So, the story begins 400 years ago. It's a long tradition.
When I started the fire, you mean?
No. It'd be amazing. Yeah. Okay. So we're in England, and it's 400 years ago. And in England, there are two types of Christian. There's Protestant Christians, and there's Catholic Christians. And they don't really get along very well because they believe different things. Okay. One of those Catholics is a man called Guy Fawkes. Oh no, it's skipping back. Yeah, Guy Fawkes, and he's rather angry because there is a king on the throne who is a Protestant king, and I got a picture of him here. He's called James I of England and the IV of Scotland. So he was king of both Scotland and England. So, do you want to pass him around? Lovely face. I really don't want my paper to set on fire. Okay. Alright. So Guy Fawkes, he's a really big Catholic, and he's so big that he was in Europe fighting for the Spanish against the Dutch. While he was there, he met this man called Thomas Winter, who was in Spain looking for some help because he didn't like King James either. And the Spanish said no because it cost too much money, so both Fawkes and Winter went home to London, where they met a group of people who were plotting to kill the king. And by doing this, they planned a plot called the Gunpowder Plot. What they did is that the plan was to go to the Palace of Westminster. I've got a picture of Guy Fawkes, by the way. The man himself, Guy Fawkes, walking around. Okay. Right. And the plan was to go to the old Palace of Westminster. Do you guys know the Houses of Parliament? Yeah? This isn't the same building. This is an older building that doesn't exist anymore. But it does the same thing as the Houses of Parliament. The king meets there with his lords and he decide things. And the plan was to blow him up using lots of gunpowder.
Oh, no, it's raining.
No, it's a little bit. It was on the other side of the river.
I don't have umbrella.
Yeah. Okay. So the plan was to blow him up and then get a Catholic queen to put on the throne instead, so England would be a Catholic country. All right. Okay. So. Luckily, a man joined the group called Mr. Percy. Now, Mr. Percy owned a house that was right next door to the Houses of Parliament, so they could sneak in. And the plan was to tunnel underneath from the house to the Houses of Parliament, fill it up with gunpowder, and blow it up. Guy Fawkes was put in charge of the house so that no one could take it and discover the gunpowder. So, by Christmas 1604, they tunnelled to the wall of the Houses of Parliament, and they were about to break through when suddenly they heard a noise up above. They looked up, they thought, oh no, we've been discovered. So they sent Guy Fawkes, who snuck up to the top, looked out, and saw that it was just a woman who was moving all her furniture because she was moving out of the room above. And her room was right underneath the king's chamber. So they thought, fantastic, we don't have to dig a tunnel anymore. So they bought the room and filled it up with gunpowder. And it was about, I've got, how much gunpowder was there? There was about 36 barrels, which is just about a ton of gunpowder, underneath the chamber. And they hid it with loads of wood, so no one could discover it. And Guy Fawkes was put in charge of it to pretend. Over there.